Hi, this is Patty, and this is the place to be if you want to connect with your inner strength and your ability to make a difference in your life. And today I'd like to talk about Thanksgiving. I know that I'm really looking forward to my Thanksgiving celebration this year, yet I know that all of our holidays bring up a lot of feelings. There's big love, and we really care big. So it's going to also bring up pretty strong I don't want thoughts. This is the perfect time to flip your focus. The way you do that is if you're in a place where you're dreading Thanksgiving or you're feeling stress about it, you might be ignoring it and just hoping for the best and living around it. But you can start feeling better today. You can start enjoying today more, which you know is going to make it so that you can be present with the people that you're with more, even if they're snarky. And when you're present with yourself and your inner strength when you're with them, you'll be able to enjoy that moment more. You'll be able to walk away empowered more, and you'll be able to enjoy all of the Thanksgiving aftershocks even more. Both the wonderful, beautiful memories and the memories of where people weren't exactly spot on in their flow. The way we do this is to look at your thoughts. So I really like to, I'm going to introduce in a big way the tool that's in my book, Flip Your Focus. It's really simple, but it's not always easy, and it's incredibly powerful. What's happening inside of you is you think thoughts like, I want to have a good Thanksgiving, and you might be there for a while, but then all of a sudden memories of like, oh, that time when Uncle Joe showed up and he was really drunk and he was really embarrassing and I didn't know what to do about it with my kids. Or the memory of the time where you made something and someone said something unkind about it. We have memories and they will come up. The best thing to do is to just look at them and flip your focus and come back to your heart. This is today. That acknowledge the thought. I'm thinking that they're not a nice person. And then flip your focus. What would you rather be thinking about these people? It'll help you be compassionate. It'll help you do a lot of things. But the trick is you need to look at your thoughts. I don't want drunk relatives. That's a big one I hear from people a lot. To make me feel embarrassed, uncomfortable, or trapped. A lot of times we feel trapped by our relatives. Maybe they talk too much. Maybe they are inappropriate. All kinds of things can cause the feeling of being trapped. The feeling of trapped, again, comes from our thoughts. I'm thinking thoughts like, I don't want to talk to them, and I can't get out of this conversation. Now, all these things are true, and they are thoughts that you have. And your point of power, the way to connect with your inner strength, is to get clear on what you want and set your intention. It's like setting your rudder and your roadmap for the day, for the things coming up. So instead of thinking the thought, I don't want drunk relatives, you can flip your focus. And what you do by doing this is take a nice deep breath and look and accept this thought. Sometimes we judge ourselves for having these thoughts. It's okay to have this thought. You don't have to prefer this. There's no judgment here. This is a thought, and I don't want to be thinking it. I don't want to be feeling all these feelings, and I don't want to be experiencing it. But in this moment of now, I am, and I'm still okay. So that first step is to become clear on what's here, take some breaths, and just get yourself grounded. I'm okay, even though these thoughts are running around inside me. And then as you breathe and realize you're okay for thinking these thoughts, and you don't have to want to be around drunk relatives, and it's okay to think that thought, you'll start to tap into that inner strength that you have within you. Now you can start to flip your focus. You've become aware of the thought and the feelings that come with it, and the other thoughts that come with that, and have accepted them. It's okay to be here. It's okay even if it happens again. But you'd rather not be here. And then you take a nice couple deep breaths and you ask your heart, in a magical world, when I think the thought Thanksgiving, instead of thinking this and feeling this and sometimes experience it, what do I want? This is where you let go of the outside world and all possibilities and flip your focus to the other side. Instead of thinking the thought, I don't want drunk relatives, I'd rather be thinking, in my magical world, I want to have fun, to have coherent conversations. I want to know that my family's okay. This feels a lot better. When I focus here, this thought can get stronger. And this thought naturally becomes weaker. It becomes less of a point of focus. I'm now programming my conscious and my subconscious mind to get grounded within myself and work with me to move me in the direction of this experience during the holiday. But more than that, we get to anchor it in with our feelings. Instead of feeling embarrassed at Thanksgiving, what I want to feel is love. And I want to feel loved. Instead of feeling uncomfortable, I want to feel, instead of thinking I don't want to feel uncomfortable, I want to be able to think I'm okay if I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I can handle it, and I can take care of my feelings. I can take care of myself and my feelings. Instead of feeling trapped, I'd like to feel free. I'd like to feel happy. Instead of thinking, I don't want to talk to this person and I can't get out of it, what would I rather be thinking, feeling, experiencing? So if this was me, and this isn't me today, this is me working with someone else, and this is me if it were me, I'm going to breathe and say, what would I rather be thinking, feeling, and experiencing instead of, God, I don't want to talk to this person and I'm trapped and I can't get out of it. And inside I know that answer if I'm quiet and listen to it long enough. Sometimes the focus of what I really want has atrophied because this has been the experience for so long. And that's okay. Did you know that you could powerfully flip your focus and set your intention before going into emotionally packed events? Back when this was so stuck in place? Probably not. So let's get back here to today. Let's get back here to, wow, instead of thinking, I don't want to talk to this person and I can't get out of it and feeling trapped. When I'm at Thanksgiving, what would I really rather be thinking? And I'd rather be thinking, feeling, and experiencing is I like the conversations I have. I like talking to the people I talk to. And I'd want to be thinking that if a conversation's done and I'm not engaged and it's not serving me, I know how to quietly and confidently walk away, knowing that I am taking care of myself and it's the best thing for both of us. Because in reality, it's not good for the other person to capture your energy and get you rattled and riled. It only adds to their rattled and riled. So in that magical world, instead of I can't get out of a conversation I don't want to be having, I would like to be thinking, I can take care of myself and my feelings. I like talking to people, and I know how to wrap up conversations and move on to ones that I enjoy throughout the whole day. Okay, so now we flipped our focus. It's clear. An important thing now is to don't go there. Thank you, stress thoughts. Here's my healthy boundary. I'm not going there now. What I'm going to do is amplify this focus. Read it again, exercise it, make it my strongest focus, and really set this rudder, this roadway, this pathway, so I can lead myself to the best of my ability in the direction of this and get better at it time after time. What you do next is you reread this. I want to have fun. I want to have coherent conversations, and I want to be thinking, knowing, and feeling and experiencing my family's okay. They're okay. This is normal. It's okay. Everybody's okay. I want to feel loved, and I want to feel loving. I want to be thinking, I can take care of myself and my feelings. And I want to be thinking, feeling, and experiencing the people I love can take care of themselves and their feelings. And if they can't do it right now, they could do it pretty soon. That's their job, not mine. See how when I reread this, the picture gets bigger and I start to imagine it. I'm kicking in that imagination. I'm feeling the power of this moving through me. I want to feel free and happy. I want to be thinking, I like talking to the people that I talk to at the holiday celebrations. And I want to be thinking that I know how to wrap up conversations that I don't want to be in. Wrap them up really confidently and clearly, and walk away knowing I did a good thing for both of us. That's what I want when I think about Thanksgiving. So the last step in the Clear Inner Focus tool that's found in Flip Your Focus is to just reread this and savor this and get it so that it feels like a 3D, high definition picture inside you in your mind's eye. For me, my mind's eye feels like it's right about here. I can almost feel those experiences when I reread them. And then I can ask myself, what's one step I can take in the direction of that clear desire? And ask my heart. I'm not going to ask anyone else to change. I'm going to ask my inner strength and my ability to make a difference in the world. What's one step I can do, something I'm in control of? And my inner wisdom has the answer. So does yours when you use this tool. So, even though this is not my current situation, it is something someone brought to me recently and I applied my own thoughts and feelings to it, I can feel my own inner strength firming up inside me. Maybe you can too as you listen to this video. The last step, what's one step I can take in the direction of that desire? So since this is my desire, no matter what I don't want, what's one step I can take? And the step I got is to let go and trust that it's all underway and keep moving forward on the other things I have to do until I get there. But that's just my step. You do have your answers within you. This is how you can find them and learn to trust them. Because if you want to live life from your inner strength and your ability to make a difference in the world, this process will help. Thanks. I hope you roll up your sleeves and dig in. I'll put a PDF with fillable fields in a link to it in below this video so that you can try it yourself. See how it works and keep doing it because it's not one and done. We're constantly thinking all over the place and we're constantly able to flip our focus back to our heart and soul's desires and move forward effectively. Thanks. This is Patty Jackson of Clear Inner Focus.